remember what you promised. Write to your mother every week. And say your prayers every night.
Yes, Father.
If schools are anything like what they were in my time, you'll see a great many cruel and blackguard things done. But have no fear, Tom. Learn from the strong. Protect the weak. Stand up to bullies and blackguards of every kind. And you'll turn out a man to be proud of.
I'll try, Father.
Any more for Rugby? Last goal.
That's you, my boy. Good luck, Tom.
Up you come, young fellow. Watch your step. Let go of the horses. Walk up.
Where shall I put Thucydides?
I'll ask Sally to make some tea. Settle your nerves.
I'm not nervous. Not nervous at all.
You will be the greatest headmaster this school has ever seen. Why don't you go and inspect your new empire?
Is your name Brown?
Yes, it is.
Come on, I'll show you around.
So, are you into cricket?
My name's East. I've got some ancient aunts in your part of the country. Says I was supposed to look after you.
Well, thank you.
Don't thank me. Be worth half a sovereign at least come Christmas. Good God, what happened to you?
Some boys attacked the post just outside the town.
Bloody louts. See them off.
No.
Let me give you a bit of advice, Brown. A great deal depends on how a fellow cuts up at first. If he's straightforward, holds his head up, and shows no fear...
Out of my way. Hurry up, you truncated scuds.
Who is that?
Flashman.
Why are you afraid of him?
You'll find out soon enough.
Good boy. Whose horse is it?
Who wants to know?
The headmaster of Rugby School wants to know.
Some of the boys, sir, who keep them. For the steeplechasing over at Dunchurch.
They gamble on them.
Lord, yes, sir. They love their gambling, the boys do. And their hunting.
Over there is the place of fights, and that's the cane and towel where the headmaster dishes out his punishments.
What's he like?
Headmaster. Haven't seen him yet. He's as green as you. People say he's a great tyrant. Sir? Matron, this is Tom Brown, the new boy. I'm showing him around.
Hello, Mr. Brown.
Hello, Sally. Hello, Harry.
He's sleeping in your dormies, so take his bedding up and get him out of those dirty clothes.
Hello, Bill. This is Tom Brown.
How do you do, sir?
Well, thank you, Bill.
Watching the match today, Bill.
Wouldn't miss it, Mr. East.
Come on, Brown. Bye, Sally. There have been 2 broken collarbones this year. Last year, a fellow broke his back. I think it's best you stay behind the goal line and watch this first time.
East. Cut along and get me some hot water. I'd like to shave.
But the match is about to start, Hub.
Then you better be quick about it, you impudent scout. Who are you, fellow, and why are you looking at me like a dead fish?
Brown, sir.
The new boy.
Take him with you and show him the ropes. Be quick.
Come on, Brown.
It's unbelievable. They gamble. They race horses. They distill liquor.
Well, he knew there was work to be done.
11-year-old boys with guns.
I think you should invite some of the older boys up for tea.
What, here?
Why not? I'd like to meet them.
They might shoot you.
I'm sure they're not half as bad as you're making them out to be.
We shall see.
We fag for the 6th and no one else. If some wretched fellow from the 5th asks you to fag for him, just say no and run like hell.
East, you little lout. Come here with my hot water.
The water's not for you, Flashman. It's for Hubbard.
And who is this despicable little fellow?
Brown, sir.
Don't call him sir. He's in the 5th.
Go and put the basin in my study, Brown.
The water's not for you. It's for Hubbard.
Put it in my study, Brown, or you'll get more of the same.
Bit of sport, Flashy.
In my study.
Water's not for you.
What did you say? Fag? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
The water is not for you.
You dare to disobey me, you execrable little turd.
Leave him alone, Flashman.
I've just made a rather splendid decision, Brown. I have decided that I'm going to make your time here a complete and utter misery. Cheerio.
The qualifications which I deem necessary for the due performance of a master's time here may be expressed as the combined spirits of a Christian and a gentleman. To that end, I intend to make some changes here, which I trust will meet the support of you, the longest serving of the masters here at Rugby.
What sort of changes, Headmaster?
Well, for example, it is my understanding that when the school gates are locked at night, there is not a single master left in the school. Leaving boys to their own devices like this can only lead to bullying and wrongdoing.
We do not see it as part of our teaching duties to mollycoddle boys, Headmaster.
Many of these boys are away from home for the first time in their lives. We should be like parents to them.
I'm going to get you, you great ape.
at schoolhouse against the rest of the school.
Am I schoolhouse?
Of course you are. Look, just stay behind the goal line with the smaller boys and keep out of trouble. If the ball goes behind the line, touch it down for any of the other side to. Come on, schoolhouse!
Who's that?
Who's that? That's old Brooke, the greatest schoolhouse captain there's ever been. He's come back to hand over to Frobisher before he goes up to Oxford.
Still here, Brown?
Flashman! Why aren't you playing? I turned my ankle, Brookie. It's beastly luck. Come on, schoolhouse! Play up! Come on, look lively!
Stay there.
Look lively! Boys, good to see you, Johnny.
Headmaster, the tradition of Rugby School has always been that the boys discipline themselves out of teaching hours. It readies them for the responsibilities of life, of empire.
Oh, the boys will have considerable responsibilities. You need not fear on that score, Mr. Smith. But they will be taught in an atmosphere of pastoral care and Christian love, not in an atmosphere where only the strongest and the cruelest survive.
The rugby way.
The rugby way will have to change.
Have you actually ever met a schoolboy, headmaster? They are the riotous natives. We, the occupying force. They understand this perfectly.
Little is taught by dispute, sir, but everything by sympathy and love. Any questions? Good. Then let the adventure begin. Good day, Judge.
Plucky little youngster, I'll give you that. Victory to Schoolhouse! Yeah! Victory to Schoolhouse! Hip, hip! Hip, hip! Hip, hip! Good night, sir. Oh, there you go, sir. Good night, Bill. Good night, sir.
If any of the little chaps need pastoral care, you haven't seen me.
Very good, sir.
Come on, Smith. Well then, where's this place you're taking me to? Along the path. Aha!
As you all know,
This will be my last night in dear old schoolhouse. And I believe you have to indulge me in a few words. It has come to my notice that bullying is on the increase in schoolhouse, and it pains me to leave at such a time. Bullying is for cowards and must be stopped. You boys who are now the victims, you have it in your power to stop it. And by that, I do not mean running to masters or prefects with your fingers in your eyes. Promise yourself you won't be a bully when you are in the 5th or 6th, and it will stop.
Oh, hear, hear. Hear, hear.
Anyway, it only remains for me to wish my successor as captain of Schoolhouse all the fortune in the world. I know you'll all give him your every support. Frobisher! I give you one last toast. This is a toast that should bind us together, now and always. To those who have come before us, and to those who are yet to come. It is this. Dear old schoolhouse. The best house of the best school in England!
Oh, what a very pretty speech.
Very pretty.
Time for singing.
You all right, Brown?
What?
The new boy always has to sing a song on his first night.
Mr. Brown, I believe, is going to sing to us.
Stand up.
Go on, Tom. Up on the table. Go on, stand
up on the table with you, young fellow.
Give us a song. Come on, Tom.
Whatever you do, don't falter. Or you'll have to drink salt water.
Come on, Tom. Falter. Round.
Again.
Come on,
Alexander and some of Hector and Lysander and such great names as these. But of all the world's great heroes, there's none that can compare with the row for the British Grenadiers.
And drink our health to those who carry caps and pouches and wear the looped
Go on,
clothes.
Tom. You can do it.
May they and their commanders live happily all their years with the
with the British Grenadiers.
Hurry up, you impudent scum. I'm tired.
Dear Lord, bless mother and father. Bless everyone.
What on earth do you think you're doing?
Pray.
Brown's talking
Bless
to
mother
God.
and father.
What's going on?
Brown's a milksop and he's praying for his mummy.
Oh, for God's sake, Brown, you're not a girl, are you?
No, sir.
Get to bed and go to sleep.
His new chum's a mummy's boy.
Lights out.
Aren't we allowed to pray here?
Go to sleep.
Flashman!
God's sake, Flashman!
We're just keeping the traditions going, Hammond. New boy in the house and all that.
Leave him alone, Flashman. He's had enough today.
Well, what do you think, boys? Shall we leave him?
Tell him, Hobbins.
Hurry up with it, then.
Don't hurt him too much.
Oh, fighter!
I like it when they fight.
Tom! You should have prayed louder.
One, two, three! One, two, three!
And one for luck.
One, two, three!
Don't fight it, Tom. Lay still.
Ah, Mr. East. I do believe I told you to stay on your door.
Leave him alone, Flashman.
One, two, three! It's a bit dangerous, Flashy. Your point is?
Again.
One, two, three! Okay, I think he's had enough, Flashy.
Nonsense. I mean, you wouldn't want us to think that you're a little girly now, would you, Brown?
No. Let me see. One, two, three! The doctor!
Not a word, Brown.
Tom! Hurry, Tom! Say nothing.
What's your name?
Brown, sir. Thomas Brown.
And who were the perpetrators of this little act of horseplay, Brown?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know or you won't say?
What's happened?
It's nothing to worry about. Go back to bed, dear.
Is he hurt?
It's nothing, it's just a tumble.
Please, sir. May I go back to my dorm?
Yes, go on, Brown.
Good night, sir. Ma'am.
It is my most sincere desire to make this school a place of Christian education. What do I mean by this? I mean that there is no time or place where we cannot serve God by serving our fellow creatures. Roughness, coarseness, want of feeling, unkindness, cruelty, bullying. None of these qualities is to be found amongst the inhabitants of the kingdom of heaven, and they will not be tolerated at this school. But I will believe each and every boy's word as I would believe a man's. Whatever you tell me, I will believe it. But let me assure you, gentlemen, that if you think this trust on my part is a license for lying or deception, you will find yourselves deeply disappointed. Your closest bond is not to your companions, but to God. It is therefore no disgrace for the bullied to come forward and point the finger at the bully. In fact, it is his duty to the school, to me, and to God. It is the only way we will rid this place of the vicious and cowardly practice of systematic bullying. To this end, there will be no more horses kept at the school. The Beagle Pack will be disbanded forthwith. There will be no firearms kept by any boy. There will be no gambling. There will be no production or imbibing of alcohol of any kind. This will be a great school. A Christian school for Christian gentlemen. A place of light and learning and goodness. Let us pray.
Of a dashed hard ground.
Stop whining, tadpole.
Think of the bread, cheese and punch if we make it. We won't make it.
The Hares have been given a 6-minute start. Any fellow that comes in within 15 minutes of them will dine at the hot pole tonight. Hooray! Aren't you three a bit young?
Yes, we can do it.
Hooray!
Happen.
We can't be far off.
What is it? I'm not in the mood for games.
Sorry, my dear, it's not going. Just a tiny token of affection for me. From you. Come on, Sally. You'll be a spoil sport.
Can we go home, please, sir?
Just one little kiss.
Maybe after we're engaged.
Didn't I buy you a pretty necklace?
Yes.
Well, shouldn't the chap get a little reward for a pretty necklace? Hmm?
Please don't.
Daddy!
Hello, Flashman. Please, Flashy.
Flashman, up here!
For your keep, Brown.
Honest, I didn't.
I'm going to kill you, you dirty little stud. And feed you to the fishes.
Please, Flashy. Oh, fuck you. Oh, yeah. Oh. Please don't hurt me, Flashing. Ah! Tadpole! Tadpole! Help! Help! Tadpole! Tadpole! Help me! He can't swim! He's going under! What are we going to tell him?
The truth. That's what he wants to hear, remember?
Steady pace straight to the end of the course.
Somehow laced through here. Come! Well, well, well. What a pretty sight. And Mary, my dear, if you would.
Come along, children.
So we meet again, Mr. Brown. Perhaps you can explain to me why you are so late.
We were out on the hounds run, and we lost our way. And the harder we tried to find it, the more lost we became.
Aren't you a little young to be on such a run?
Yes, sir. We wanted to show the older boys we could do it, sir.
Look at the state of you. Have you eaten?
No, sir.
Well, get up to your dorms, put on some clean clothes, and tell matron I said you should have tea.
Thank you, sir.
Brown?
Yes, sir.
Don't let me see you again for a while. There's a good fellow.
No, sir.
I nearly had her pendulous breasts trembling in the fresh air. And that little tadpole bastard ruined everything.
Yeah, East put him up to it, I'll be bound.
Actually, I think it was that Brown fellow. You know, he needs to be taken down a peg or two. Go away!
Who is it?
The doctor.
Just one moment, sir. Sorry, sir. Deep in our books, don't you know? I was just saying to Flashman, actually, how important...
Leave us, Speedycott.
Yes, sir.
Stand up when I come into a room, please. Where have you been this afternoon, Flashman?
This afternoon, sir? I believe I went for a walk.
By the river, I understand.
I'd be very alarmed, sir, if I thought you were taking the word of 3 impudent young fellows against that...
What fellows? What are you talking about? A very serious allegation has been made against you by a young lady.
A young lady, sir?
Sally Hopkins.
Oh, the matron's daughter. Yes, one could quibble with your definition of a lady.
She says you tried to seduce her, to force yourself on her.
The truth is, sir, that when one's father has a large fortune, it tends to drive women of a certain sort to distraction.
Are you denying the allegations?
Of course I am, sir.
Do I have your word?
Absolutely.
I hear things, Flashman.
Like voices, sir?
I will rip the rotten apples from this school. I don't care who they are.
Good for you, sir. You'll certainly have my full support.
Good evening, Flashman.
Good night, sir.
He's a vain, vicious, nasty piece of work, headmaster, with a list of crimes and indiscretions as long as your arm.
Then why is he still here?
You know who his father is, of course.
I understand he's a generous benefactor of the school.
Without his money, this place would have collapsed years ago. There have been bullies before him, and there will be bullies after him.
Not in my school, there won't.
It would indeed send out a serious message about bullying if Flashman were to be sent down.
It is not my place to offer advice, Headmaster.
No, please, go on, Mr. Lampard.
Don't even think of expelling Flashman. If you force the trustees to choose between you and his father's resources...
Back! How long can we keep this up for?
Back!
No one. Facts of the 5th.
Back! Back! East! Brown! Come here, you cursed sharkers! I'm going to get you, you filthy swine!
Chair!
Open the door, you little piggy with knees! Open the door! Or I'll puff, and I'll puff.
Not bagging for you, Flashman.
And I'll burn your house down.
Tom, watch out!
Quick, stump them out!
What in God's name is happening here? Open the door, Brown! You could have burnt the school down, you idiot! They were being impudent.
We're not fagging for the 5th anymore.
Do you see what we have to put up with? I mean, they're dragging the house down with their lack of respect.
Well, so we don't have to fag for the 5th.
He's right. Now cut along, Flashman. And no more fagging until you're in the 6th. Yes. You two, clean that mess up.
We've done it, Tom.
Here they are.
What's up?
Who are they cheering?
Us, you fool!
Got one! Boy! Tom!
Skopaistaide o euethestate Socrates. Utose chre hoti dikaios.
Sit down, please, boys.
That be the one what took it?
Brown. Go to my study and wait for me there.
Yes, sir.
Who was your accomplice in this crime?
No, sir.
The farmer said there were two of you.
Just me, sir.
You stole from that man. Would you care to explain to me why?
Not really stole, sir.
Oh, so the chicken belonged to you, did it?
No, sir.
Then in what way was it not stealing?
It's a prank, sir. We've always liberated the odd chicken or two. It's a rugby tradition.
A rugby tradition?
Yes, sir.
You dare stand in front of me and say that stealing is a tradition? Then it's a tradition I'd best beat out of you, isn't it? Go to the tower and wait for me.
He's dead. Died for a chicken.
This afternoon I had a discussion with the doctor when he made plain his displeasure with Schoolhouse.
What about my displeasure with him?
And he informed me that from now on, all his reforms must be met without further obstruction. There will be no more gambling in Schoolhouse. Any boy found gambling will be reported to me and thrashed. After that, he will go straight to the doctor. There will be no more drinking of any sort. Any boy found distilling or brewing alcohol will be instantly sent down by the doctor.
Can't we just wait until the end of the term?
And the dodger will be sent down with the trustees anyway.
I'd ask you not to forget who you're talking about, Brown.
The man that's destroying this school, Frobisher.
Get him out. Stop this! Stop this at once!
Permission to help her.
Go on.
Time's up, Brown.
Stop this! Stop this at once!
What was that?
Is it under control?
Yes, sir.
I will not stand for it. If you cannot control the boys in your own house, then I will.
I can do it, sir.
Who was the ringleader?
Hard to say, sir. As you know, some of your reforms are universally disliked
Who
by the...
was it?
Brown was a little more vocal than some of the others, Headmaster.
If there is a repeat of this shameful behavior, then I will remove you from your position as captain of schoolhouse. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Morning, Frobisher.
Sit down, gentlemen.
Mr. Smith's unwell, sir. I'm taking the third for Greek.
Well aware that Mr. Smith is unwell, and I've just come from his house. Go on. Paul.
Sir?
I believe you have a passage of Xenophon that you have prepared. Read it to me.
Most states allow their citizens to bring up children of their own.
Stop! That is not the passage you were set for preparation. This is the passage.
Begging your pardon, sir, but we weren't asked to prepare that far.
Are you saying that Mr. Smith and I are mistaken?
Sir.
I shall consult the note Mr. Smith wrote to me not 20 minutes ago. You are the one that is mistaken, Mr. Hall.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm not mistaken. We've all prepared the same speech.
Dare to contradict me? Are you saying this note is erroneous?
Sir?
Is the note mistaken?
Yes, sir.
Green, run to Mr. Smith's house with this note and my apologies. Ask him if it is possible he has made a mistake. If I find out that you have lied to me, I shall be forced to flog you, sir. Do you understand?
Sir.
Sit down, Brown!
Mr. Smith says the note is correct.
You have lied to me.
No, sir.
Liar! 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 Put out your left hand. You will never lie to me again.
Thank you, sir.
I believe a boy's word as I would believe a man's. This is what it means.
One day, my dear, that boy will meet you again as a man and thank you for what you did today.
I believed that if I treated them as equals, they would respond as equals.
They will, given time. When they know that what you do out of love.
Love? It was anger. It wasn't love. How can I expect them to change when I'm still bound by the old ways?
Your pardon, Doctor, but he wouldn't take no for an answer.
Mr. Smith, what on earth are you doing out of bed?
I heard what happened.
Well, it's over now. I've dealt with it. The boy lied to me. Now, for goodness sake, go back to bed.
No, when Green arrived at my house, I was half delirious with fever. I was annoyed that you had called upon me when you knew that I was unwell.
It was important.
I didn't look at the note properly. All was right. He prepared the correct passage.
I have just had a discussion with Mr. Smith, and it does indeed appear that you were in the right, and I was in the wrong. I have written a letter to your parents apologizing for what happened today, and if you wish to leave tomorrow and take a coach home, I will understand.
Sir?
Personally, I very much hope you will remain in Rugby School, that we will both learn from what happened this day and move on together.
Yes, sir.
It only remains for me to hope that you will accept my sincere apology. Thank you, Hall. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night, sir.
Get your tickets for the derby here. Tadpole, you're next. The Wanderer. Tadpole's drawn the third favourite.
What do you sell him for?
I don't want to sell.
He won't win, but I want him as a hedge. I'll give you £1/crown for him.
No.
I'm not the doctor. I won't apologise after I've beaten you. I'll pay you later. Next.
Next! Brown! Harkaway! Your little chum's pulled out the favourite, Flashy.
Give him to me.
Get your own Flashman.
Oh, you'll sell him to me, Brown.
I will not.
What have I always said? The cockiest blackguard in the house.
You boys, out.
Now!
Not you, Brown.
Leave him alone, Flashman.
Come on, East.
Come on.
Wait!
Get off me!
You're just getting in the way.
Leave me alone! Todd, give me the ticket! Get off!
Bye-bye.
Now, I will ask you one more time. Give me the ticket.
I will not.
Oh, good. Because I've been looking forward to this for some time. Roast him.
Sell us the ticket, Brown. Damn the ticket!
I want him to burn.
I say, Flashy, I think he's had enough.
Nonsense. You haven't had enough, have you, Brown? I didn't think so. Let's roast his front.
How can they be so cruel to each other?
Well, this has been a dark place for a very long time. One can't hope to change it in a trice.
And their stupid loyalty. How can you help them if they don't help themselves?
I fear I've let down young Brown.
Never.
Bright boy like that. Brave, full of spirit. What's rugby done to him? Turned him into an agitator, the thief. And now he's lying on his stomach with his back half burnt from his body. I'm thinking of asking his father to take him out of school.
Why?
Because this place has poisoned him, and the poison must be cut out.
What did your parents say?
Their shouts of joy echoed around the estate.
Flashy.
So, now am I entitled to my pound of flesh, wife, as almost is? My reward, sweet girl.
A kiss, you mean?
Sort of a kiss, yes. Put your hands on the bedstead.
What for?
Just do it. Oh my. Rather more than £1.
Are you so very unhappy there that you behave like this?
I don't think Dr. Arnold likes me, Father.
The only reason I sent you there was because I had hoped Dr. Arnold would stop the rot in an institution I once loved very much. Now I read that you have fought him and his reforms at every stage. You say you think he doesn't like you. I believe your son has all the potential qualities that a rugby man should have. Great courage, decency of instinct, fairness, thoughtfulness. I sincerely hope you feel it in your heart to send him back to us. Last chance, Thomas.
It's preposterous. You want me to live in the school? Actually in the school?
Actually in the school, yes.
I'm senior master here and I won't do it. Isn't it enough that I give the wretched boys my every waking hour as it is?
No, Mr. Lampard, it is not enough.
Then I shall have no alternative than to hand in my resignation.
Sir. He's here, sir.
Excuse me. Oh, Mr. Lampard, by the way, I accept your resignation.
Come in.
There you are, Brown. I trust you left your father and mother well.
Very, sir.
I'd like you to meet George Arthur.
I believe Matron has put him in the bed next to yours. That's where East sleeps.
Father's never been away from home before. I assured his mother he would be well looked after.
By me, ma'am.
How kind of you, Brown. I felt certain that would be your attitude. A word. Doesn't seem that long ago that you and I were both new here, does it?
No, sir.
I remember it as a very harsh, rather frightening place. Arthur's father has recently died. He has no brothers, just a sister. And I suspect he doesn't quite have your robust physical constitution. Look after him. Do you think you could do that?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then I suspect you and I have an understanding.
Yes, sir.
Tom.
What?
Where do I undress?
Here, Steve.
Why does he have to have my bed?
Because Mrs. Arnold said so.
Be quiet, perfect. Oh, Hastings.
Quieten down.
Calm down. What's going on?
Dawn, settle down, please.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread.
Go to bed, Arthur.
Shut up,
Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive them that trespass against us.
Thank you.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Quieten down. Beastly scuds.
A word, please, Mr. Flashman.
Hello, Bill. Have a drink.
Have a woman, Bill.
I'll pay.
A word, please, sir. You'll marry her, of course, Mr. Flashman.
Marry whom?
Sally.
Sally? Why on earth would I want to marry Sally? I mean, no offence and all that, but Sally?
I think you know why, Mr. Flashman.
Nothing that Sally says could be of the remotest interest to me, Bill. Now, if you don't mind, I'd rather like to rejoin my friends.
I'll go to Dr. Arnold. You'll see if I don't.
Bill. Do you really think that he'd believe the word of the town slattern over that of an English gentleman? I owe the doctor, Bill. Didn't you know that?
Come on, boys, last wicket. That's it! Off the cap! Wake up, Arthur.
Sorry, Van. Do you want your ball?
Hey!
You have to start learning the rugby ways, Arthur. Your time here's going to be short and unpleasant.
Do you miss your parents, Tom?
There you go again. Will you stop saying things like that? You have to stand up for yourself. Be a man.
Like you.
I can't watch you back forever.
It would be a dull old world if we all had to be the same, wouldn't it, Tom?
If a fella hits you, hit him back.
I don't believe in violence.
Of course you believe in violence. You're British. Look, there's nothing to be afraid of.
I'm not afraid of anything, Tom.
Out, Brown. Stop fermenting your own filth. And you, Arthur. Next!
You're a very strange fellow, Arthur. And strangeness doesn't flourish here.
Have you lain with this young woman?
Lain, sir?
If there is something amusing about this squalid circumstance, I failed to see it.
Look, I don't know who the poor Sprog's father is, sir, but it ain't me.
I'll be watching you, Mr. Flashman.
Will you, sir? Oh, and Pater said to say that the gymnasium equipment will be with us soon, sir. Will that be all?
An abortion. Sally?
She's lost a lot of blood, but she'll live.
This is monstrous. And something must be done about it.
Thus did he pray, and Apollo heard his prayer. He came down, furious, from the summits of Olympus, with his bow and his quiver upon his shoulder, and the arrows rattled on his back, with the rage that trembled within him. His silver bow rang death as he shot his arrow in the midst of them. First, he smote their mules and their hounds, but presently he aimed his shafts at the people themselves. And all day long, the pyres of the dead
were burning.
If you've quite finished, Arthur.
Quite, sir. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive them that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
He's weird. That's all there is to it. He's a bit different. He should be in an asylum, not a school.
It'd be a dull old world if we all had to be the same, wouldn't it?
My dearest, dearest Mamma, I won't pretend that every moment of my life at Rugby has been a happy one. But I believe there are some shards of sunshine in the darkness. That sunshine has a name, Mamma. It is Tom Brown. Dr. Arnold has cast off the work of darkness and let us put on the armor of light.
You mean by destroying our school, you little scud?
I think he means to make it a more diverse place, where all sorts of flowers can bloom.
What shall we do with the little flower, Flashy?
What do we do with flowers? We water them.
Got it? No. I'm tired. Let's just leave it. Here it is.
Tom! East! What is it, Tadpole? Flashman's got Arthur!
If he doesn't drown, then he's guilty of treason to Rugby School. If he does, well, then we're almost frightfully sorry. I think he's in the water, Flash. Oh, then give the chap a good dunk. All right, pull him up. No, one more. For luck.
Bring him up, you cowards! Bring him up!
Well, look who it is. The shard of light in our miserable lives.
All right, pull him up.
You're a brute, Flashman. Are you all right?
Would you like me to buy you a woman, Brown? Then you wouldn't have to go sniffing around little boys.
I've had enough of you, Flashman.
What are you going to do? Shine on me?
I'm going to beat you.
What?
Will you fight?
With you?
Are you man enough?
I'm in the 5th. I don't fight fleas like you.
So you're a coward as well as a brute.
Fight him, Flashy, if that's what he wants.
Oh, I am going to kill you, Brown.
Fight with your head, Tom. He's bigger than you are, but he's unfit. Don't go steam in. Just jab, jab, jab. Wait for your moment.
Gentlemen, begin.
Use your head, Tom. Wait for your opening. Go on, Tom! Yes, Tom!
Flashman are fighting, sir.
So I can see. You know why?
Something to do with young Arthur, sir. You know, the new boy. Shall I go and stop it, sir?
Come on, you young fellow. Come on, you scud. Let's see some real fighting. Come on.
No.
He's got him.
a whale. Now remember, don't be in a hurry. Wait for the opening. Come on, Tom.
The dusters. You've got him, Flashy. Give me them.
Hurry, wait for your
Time! But all's fair in love and war.
Brown is an uppity little cad, and he had it coming to him.
You are a coward and a bully, Flashman. And I'm going to do what I should have done a long time ago.
If you cane me, sir, my father will hear about it.
I will not be caning you. Go to your dormitory, pack up your things, and leave the school at once. Your belongings will be sent on.
Have you any idea who I am, sir?
I know exactly who you are, sir. Now get out of my sight.
Lovely night, Bill.
Lovely night, Mr. Flashman.
those fellas. I'm never shocked at your fainting tactic.
Did he hurt you?
Not a bit. Arthur. Arthur. Arthur.
Let him sleep now.
Will he be all right, sir?
Only God can answer that. All we can do is pray for him.
I was meant to be looking after him. They put him down the well and I
It's not your fault, Brown. It appears that Arthur had a weakness of the heart which preceded his time here.
You will get better. I know you will.
Go to your dormitory.
Good night, sir.
Good night, John.
Tude alcibiadu pericles kai arifron hoi xanthipu prosecontes Carthagenos epitropeo. Brown, the headmaster would like to see you in his house.
Come in. Come in, Brown. I want you to meet George Arthur's mother and his sister Charlotte.
I believe that Charlotte and myself owe you a great debt of gratitude for looking after our dear boy these last weeks.
Is he better, ma'am?
A little. He's asking for you.
May I, sir?
Yes, go on, but just for a short while. We don't want to tire him.
Well, thank you again, Tom. From both of us.
I don't know whether bat me, but at least I'm in the team.
You're the best bat in schoolhouse. You should go in first. Did you like my mother, Tom?
Very much.
And Charlotte? Did you like her? If anything should happen to me, will you promise that you will look after them? You're very good at that.
Nothing's going to happen to you, stupid. Don't talk that way.
I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of my friends dying either. Because one day we will all die and be together forever. I had this dream. A river. Green fields. Everyone I've ever known was there. You and Harry.
Did you hear that Flashman got sent down?
Flashman. He was there. Even Flashman. And the doctor. And Mother. And my father. Everyone we have ever known will be there.
That's enough now, Brown.
Go now, Arthur. I'll come back as soon as they let me.
Tom, will you do something for me?
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil. Amen.
Okay, good game today, yeah? You right, Tom? Sir?
I thought you would like to know that I've just spoken to the doctor, and Arthur is sat up in bed, eating a little breakfast.
Capital.
Enjoy the game, gentlemen.
Sir? Yes.
Every face shone forth joyously, and nothing was to be heard but congratulations and commendations. Everything was so beautiful, and in such exquisite taste, said everybody, that there was really no deciding what to admire most. And in the midst of all this stood Mr. Pickwick, his countenance lighted up with smiles which the heart of no man, woman, or child could resist. Himself the happiest of the group, shaking hands over and over again with the same people, and when his own were not so employed, rubbing them with pleasure. All the light clouds of the more solemn part of the proceedings passed away. Every face shone forth joyously. George?
And he whacks one over square leg like it's swatting a fly.
Oi.
Tom!
It is my sad duty to have to tell you that George Arthur of Rugby School died this afternoon. He will be buried in the chapel. I wish I would like it very much if you would help organize the pallbearers from amongst Arthur's friends. You knew him best.
Yes, sir.
You'll need to be strong. Arthur would expect it of you. The school will need it from you.